welcome. It's money night in the sanctuary, and thank you so much for joining me. If you've ever wondered why I do a lot of money healings, here's why. Because your natural spiritual state is one of abundance, and yet our money space is one of our most heavily programmed spaces and controlled spaces. I think that and our sexual space are two of the most controlled spaces. So tonight we're going to do a little deprogramming in the money space. I have 3 topics picked for our healing tonight. We are going to work on income, cash flow, and savings. And I think by doing those 3, I've kind of covered a wide range of pictures that we want to clear for our money space. So give me a moment. Let me set the energy and then I'll get started. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. Okay, I'm going to start with income because we want our income in a good state first before we work on cash flow and savings. So let's take a look at income. Oh, and for those of you that are new, how this particular night goes is I'm looking at a composite of everybody in the sanctuary, which allows me to find something called matching pictures. Matching pictures allow me to find where everybody's matched on a pain level. So it, in a way, it really easily lights up everybody's pain for me to see so that I can clear it. Okay, let's get started. The first thing I see about your income is that a lot of you believe that your boss or somebody that you're working for is the person who determines your income, but it's not. It should be you. You should be making a mock-up for what you want to earn and grounding the mock-up and then filling the mock-up in with gold, cutting the stem, sending it off. But I do see where there's a lot of credence gone to bosses who really, you do not want them determining what you make. You want to be the one determining that. So I'm going to work on clearing that. And a lot of energy is lighting up around the chest, a lot of pictures, because your income is tied to your self-worth. And I'm going to be working in the heart chakra now, clearing some self-worth pictures, or I should say clearing some bad self-worth pictures. As I ground the self-worth pictures, the energy of not deserving is coming out. And I also saw some energy coming out about not being, I was going to say not being that good with money, but it's not that. It's not being that familiar with money and money pictures. And there's a lot of invalidation about that. If you don't have a background or if somebody's never mentored you with money, there's a lot of invalidation. And that's the next energy to come out. Okay, the next space that you're showing me to clear is the third chakra that's in the solar plexus. And that's where some control pictures are for your money space, for your income, actually. Getting a nice release on that third chakra right now. In fact, that third chakra looks really irritated from how many control pictures are in it. So give me a minute here. I'm going to take some beings out that are in the third chakra trying to maintain the vibration right where it is to prevent you from raising the energy vibration. Oh, and that's cool. That got cleared. And what I watched is that some of your healing masters came in and they would like very much to work with you on maintaining a good, clear money space. So keep that in mind after the healing tonight. If you have a healing master or even a psychic surgeon, that you could put them to work on this space to keep it clear. You're releasing some black energy out of the third chakra right now. We're getting down to the dirty stuff. So good job. Okay, the next energy I'm seeing affecting your income is survival energy. That would be in the first chakra. So I'm going to do a first chakra healing. Well, I'm finding something very interesting in the first chakra. I'm finding a ring that's green and black, and it is your mother's energy. And for some of you, I'm not going to say all of you, but for some of you, there's programming in that first chakra to not, to not create more than your parents. That's what I see. And then what comes out after that is some punishment, so that if you did go out and create something greater than your parents, the energy behind that is almost a whack and a punishment. So that's coming out. Well, I'm getting to see some gold come into your income space and some clear light blue, like light sky blue. Oh, I heard one of you out there said, check for friends in the income space. So that's what I'm doing. We're going to move any friends out of your money space. You know, friends oftentimes will want to match you on a money level. So you have to be careful of that. So whoever out there was telling me to look at friends, that was a good suggestion, because it's pretty easy to get programmed by a friend. If you've started that friendship, let's say on a heart chakra level, once you drop down out of the center of your head, you're going to be making agreements based on heart chakra instead of neutrality. Okay, I'm moving them out, and it shouldn't surprise you that your friends want to be in your money space, because at this point, you've probably done enough energy work where people recognize that your energy is higher than the average person. And so your friends are going to look at that creative energy that you have and want to be in on that. If they're not doing energy work on their own, if they're not blowing up their own pictures or running energy, they're going to want to be in your space, because your space is going to look a lot better than theirs. So what do you do about that? Well, I'll tell you what you do. You put up a protection rose. That's what you do. You have a protection rose up, and you keep an eye on your money space, keep it cleaned out. Okay, I'm going to fill in the income part of this. That filled in beautifully. Okay, very good. So the next category is cash flow. We all want some cash flow so that there's cash ready on hand. All right, let's take a look at that. That's interesting. I'm seeing where like cash flow goes a lot to personal items. Cash flow really has to do with your giving and receiving dichotomy. So I'm going to work on that for a minute, because you have to be able to destroy some energy in order to create room for some new energy. So there has to be a balance of creating and destroying in your money space. And it's showing up here in this particular section. I would say there's a lot of stuck energy in this particular section, the cash flow. There's a lot of dark energy on, I guess, just having loose cash, cash available. And I'll tell you, the end of the dichotomy that you're more stuck in is the destroy part of creating and destroying. So that means you've got energy moving in your creative side, but the energy is not moving in the destroy side. So destroy energy doesn't mean that energy is dead. It means you actually need to have your energy flowing in that space to be able to destroy energy, to make room for the new energy. It's kind of funny. I see a lot of pets in the cash flow area. So that leads me to believe that, if you have loose cash around the house and you have pets, it goes to the pets. So that was really interesting. Both dogs and cats. Good. The destroy side of your dichotomy is starting to clear up, and I'm watching some clear blue energy come into it and a little bit of gold on the destroy side. Yeah, I'm still working on this because the cash flow needs to be set up as a continuous loop. And if you do your creating for that cash flow, but you come into your the dichotomy side of destroy, and that's all jammed up, there goes the flow. So I'm still working on the destroy side of your dichotomy. Good. That was really cool. At the end of that part, you brought in a lot of your creative energy for the cash flow too. So that balanced out the creating and destroying dichotomy balanced out. So that's great. Let me fill that space of cash flow in with gold, and then I'm going to move on to savings. Okay, I filled that in with beautiful gold. And now I'm going to take a look at your ability to save money. Well, of course, there's a range because there are a lot of you in the sanctuary, and I can see the range. Some of you have very deep savings, and some of you are having trouble with savings. So I'm going to be working on the energies that block you from saving. So a lot of father energy in this space, and some of you might be resisting your dads and their information on money. Okay, I'm going to start working on your survival levels for saving. That's coming up, that there's survival energy in there. Yeah, there's pictures in there like there's never enough left over to save, or that money needs to go to something else that's come up that's an emergency. Yeah, I'm working on cleaning off your picture of saving. There's a lot of heavy energy in that picture of saving, and a lot of energy about uh, just not being able to, feeling like you're not able to. It's the difficulty in there. Effort. That's what I'll take out. Effort. Getting a really nice fresh green color in the saving space. Yeah, a lot of family energy in this category. There's a lot of matching what your parents did for savings in this space too. So if your parents didn't have a lot of information on money and they weren't very good at saving, that's most likely going to be an area of difficulty for you because you didn't have exposure to it. So I'm clearing out the family energy and pictures. Oh, I just saw you all do something really interesting. You brought the savings vibration up to where your energy is. So the savings was in, it's kind of like its own little world over here at a certain vibration. But then I saw you bring it in to your aura and bring it up to the vibration that you're at, which is higher than where the savings was before you brought it in. So that was really cool to see. And I'll tell you something I notice when you bring that savings picture, your own savings picture into your aura, it calms you down. I watched your body just go, because it's like you're telling yourself you are taking care of yourself. You are providing for yourself and planning for your future. So you relaxed a lot after that. And I'm also watching you put a new picture on savings, that savings could be an everyday event as opposed to waiting long periods and then trying to squirrel away a little money after a long period. But yeah, that's what you all were showing me, is to bring that space into a daily practice. And now I'm going to help you expand your picture of like how much you can save, because it could actually be broader. There's a really beautiful blue in your savings space now. That seems to be the color that it's settling on, and it's a deep, deep blue, like like a deep sky blue, but it sparkles. Okay, this is looking really great. And what I just thought of, because I saw something in here, is I want to do a balancing real quick before I wrap up of your 4 bodies in regard to your money space: your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your spiritual body. Because what I saw, I just got a little whiff of it, is that the emotional body is out of whack in the money space. So I'm going to check all 4 bodies now. Okay, your spiritual body is like super excited about creating money, playing with money. That vibration is very high in the spiritual body. And then we go to the mental body. And there's a lot of red and brown and some white in the mental body that's keeping it a little askew from the other bodies. There's a lot more mental stress in your money space than I realized. So this is just taking me a minute. Okay. So, you know what I did? I brought some of that really wonderful vibration that you have in your spiritual body. I brought it down to your mental body so that the mental body could look at that energy and start to match it. And it worked. It really helped. Okay. So now I'm going to go to the emotional body, which I already saw was a little out of whack. This is because people put a value on themselves based by what they're earning. And so there's a lot of energy here that needs to be cleaned out. You're doing a very good job. There's a lot of energy coming out of your emotional body right now in regards to money. It's a charged topic. Okay. All right. I'm going to fill in the emotional body, and then I'm just going to ground your um, physical body. So what I'm doing to clear like pain from the physical body is I'm just so you know, so you can try this at home. I'm tossing some neutral purple in at you to let it show me wherever you're holding energy that affects your physical body in regards to money. Like, where are the pain pictures? And again, I'm finding a lot in that first chakra of the body. Okay, that looks really good. You as a whole looks very gold. So the balancing of the four bodies worked really well. And your money space right now is a spring green and yellow gold. And it's vibrating at abundance. Yay! All right, I'm going to fill you in with the big gold sun. All right. May it be with the blessing of divinity that this money healing in the sanctuary tonight be complete. Amen. Yay! We did it. All right, let me check real quick what's coming up. And you guys all got the mailer today. Apparently, if any of you were interested in checking out Samantha's page, the link wasn't working on the first mailer that we sent out. So Samantha's the one that does the fibroblast. And so Christy sent out another mailer with that link. If you're interested in it, go ahead and check it out this month, because I think this is the last month that I'm going to be presenting her information in the mailer. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. And next Wednesday is our Sanctuary Healing of Goodwill. And then the following Tuesday is our Healing on Peace. And then Thursday the 14th is my Women's Intuition class on miracle energy. We're going to play with our miracle energy, create with it, heal with it. We're just going to be in miracle energy heaven all night. So that's the 14th. And I hope you'll join me for that. All right. And then we have we have a Seek and You Will Find on the 28th. And it might seem a little class heavy in the first part of this month, but that's because I travel up north to go see my family for the holidays. And so my travel schedule is a little funky. So I had to load up the first part of the month. So I hope that's okay with all of you. You probably have places to go for the holidays too. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight. And don't forget, if you have a healing master, a psychic surgeon, rope them in to help you keep that money space clear and clean. Okay? All right. Got my eyes on you. Have a wonderful evening. And it's Friday, so have a great weekend. Okay. Bye-bye.